I love how these masks have unique applicators. And this face wash has this little like pore cleaning brush. This unicorn peel off mask, you squeeze. The mud mask has a roller. The sleep mask has a brush.
Sis, I'm about to change your whole life. So instead of putting concealer and bronzer on after your foundation, we're gonna do it before. The key is to use a concealer that is much lighter than you would typically use. Now you're gonna take your beauty blender, and I like to use something to wet it. I don't use water. I like to use the Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're gonna... I'm dramatic, I know. You're going to look like you just dumped your face in a bag of flour. That's okay. Now you're going to take a liquid bronzer shade that is much darker than you would typically use. At this point, you're probably gonna scare yourself a little bit, but that's also okay. At this point, you should definitely be questioning me. But wait, put your foundation on like you would normally do. This is what it looks like after foundation is on.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily.
Kak, gambar lebah kak. Kuy. Ambil blush on kuning dan pink, taruh di muka. Blend. Pakai face paint warna putih. Gambar badan lebah yang banyak. Siapin eyeshadow kuning. Warnain semua badan lebah yang kamu bikin pakai warna kuning. Pelan-pelan, dikit-dikit. Siapin eyeliner kalian. Gambar pelan-pelan di kalian yang tadi. Perutnya. Jangan lupa tambahin tanduk. Jangan lupa guys, sayap. Tambahin strip guys. Jadi deh.
Sour candy. I'm sour candy, so sweet that I get a little angry, yeah. Sour candy, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm super psycho, make you crazy when you turn the lights low. Sour candy, yeah, 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 yeah. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed.
Today I'm going to show you guys how I did my makeup in middle school. The first thing I would do is cake this primer on so that my skin literally couldn't breathe. This literally feels like I'm putting Vaseline everywhere. Now I'm going to paint my foundation on my face, and when I say paint it, I would literally paint my foundation on. The ultimate goal was to look orange and look like a hot mess. Now I'm going to put as much of this Age Rewind concealer on as I can so I look 10 years older. Now you're going to want to cover your whole forehead in concealer, and don't forget, cover your brows because we're not going to do them anyways. Now that we're done blending everything out, we're just going to bake my whole entire face. Yes, bake the whole thing. Now I'm adding bronzer. Also, follow my Instagram if you want to see some really scary middle school makeup photos of me. I'm just adding some more highlights so you can see even more of my pores. Who told me this purple eyeshadow was cute? Now put lipstick on like a 5-year-old. I'm trying to figure out how I looked in the mirror and thought this looked good.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily.
Trying to take my makeup off with sour cream. I saw a video of someone on my For You page trying to take their makeup off with food, and I was disgusted. I'm so scared. Oh my god, you just gotta do it for the TikTok. Okay, it is really smooth for the most part. It definitely smells bad. Now to just rub it in everywhere. Really soft. It's like Tatcha and La Mer, you know? Bougie! I forgot to take my lashes off. Oh, I hate this. It does not feel good, and nor does it smell good. Now we're gonna try wiping it off. Wig! It worked! It went in my mouth. And now for the last wipe of the eyes. My final opinion is it honestly worked. It definitely wouldn't be my top choice, but if the world ended and I had no choice, I would do it.
Sis, I'm about to change your whole life. So instead of putting concealer and bronzer on after your foundation, we're gonna do it before. The key is to use a concealer that is much lighter than you would typically use. Now you're gonna take your beauty blender, and I like to use something to wet it. I don't use water. I like to use the Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're gonna... I'm dramatic, I know. You're going to look like you just dumped your face in a bag of flour. That's okay. Now you're going to take a liquid bronzer shade that is much darker than you would typically use. At this point, you're probably gonna scare yourself a little bit, but that's also okay. At this point, you should definitely be questioning me.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily.
Hi skinnies! So I haven't done skincare for more than 2 months, and my skin has never been so shitty and so much pimples, all because I lost that derma roller I had last time. So that's why I got a new one. Oh fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this face. I think this is the shittiest side of my face. It has the most pimples and just overall bad. Oh, So it turns out you can't use this thing directly on the pimple. Girl, what? I should have read that earlier. Now my dumb might probably suffer even more. But I kept doing it anyways. So here I am stabbing my whole face with all these needles. And now my face is starting to itch and swell and it looks red. Oh, I want to scratch it so bad, but I can't. So here's another vitamin C serum that I bought online that I still don't know what it does. But you know, anything goes for now. I'm putting that on my face and it still feels so itchy.